spoke about that he shouldn't have.
Oh.
Because it's a time and a place for everything. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna say he's right and I'm not gonna say he's wrong. You know, but it's so crazy. When he spoke about it, I could have easily came out and said, yeah, you spoke about it. I ain't have to say nothing.
Mm-hmm. Want to come out and try to fool you? And the Dum Dum of the Day award goes to Manny Pacquiao.
Look, I'm one of those people that say, you know what? Manny Pacquiao should retire. But it's not because he's old. It's because he got nothing left to prove.
Floyd Mayweather has always been outspoken, particularly when it comes to his longtime opponent, Manny Pacquiao. He looks slow, Mayweather said in response to fresh training film that showed the 46-year-old Pacquiao striking the mitts and displaying his signature quickness. With rumors of a potential exhibition battle or comeback bout circulating, the unbeaten boxing legend's comment sparked new discussion among fans about whether the Filipino star still had what it takes in the ring. Mayweather's frank response has only fueled the flames.
Manny Pacquiao is negotiating with Barrios to fight at 147. No tears. I haven't heard one tear. So guess what? Since we know that Mario Barrios and Manny Pacquiao has been in serious negotiations, let me ask you, is it a good fight? Mario Barrios versus Tank Davis at 147. Yes, it is. That fight was a struggle, and if Mario Barrios wasn't weight drained with the rehydration clause at 140, think about 147, Tank going up from 135 to 147. Yeah, y'all, no, shoe program. Because Mario Barrios was winning every round leading up right before he got knocked down. You fight Mario Barrios at 147, it may be a different story. I'm not saying that Mario Barrios wins. I'm saying that Mario Barrios is more comfortable at 147, way bigger than Gervonta Tank Davis. What is he, 5'10", 5'11"? All right, Gervonta Tank Davis never only fought at 140 once, never fought at 147. Move up from 135 to 147. Y'all know it's a tough fight.
To grasp the weight of Mayweather's recent comment, it's essential to revisit the storied rivalry between him and Pacquiao. Both fighters were dominant forces in boxing throughout the 2000s and early 2010s. Pacquiao known for his relentless aggression and knockout power, while Mayweather built his legend on elusive defense and strategic brilliance. Their long-awaited clash on May 2nd, 2015 followed years of failed negotiations and was billed as the fight of the century. While the bout drew massive global attention, it left many fans underwhelmed due to its tactical, low-action nature. Mayweather emerged victorious by unanimous decision, preserving his perfect record and demonstrating that Pacquiao couldn't crack his defensive code. Post-fight tensions persisted, with Pacquiao citing a shoulder injury for his lackluster showing, and Mayweather dismissing the claim as an excuse. Although both fighters have hinted at a rematch multiple times since, no concrete plans have come to fruition, keeping the rivalry alive in speculation.
What caused it?
He was holding, so he wouldn't stop. Floyd was boxing him up. Yeah, so Floyd is just piecing him up. So Floyd, you know, I mean, even at 46, he's the greatest of all time, and this kid is really an MMA fighter. He's a tough guy. He caught Floyd a couple times, some little shots. But mostly he's just getting boxed up, right? Boxed up by literally the greatest boxer of all time. But he was holding on quite a bit and wouldn't let go and was trying to like hold and clinch and hit, which is something like right here, which is something you can do in MMA. So he's protecting himself from Floyd, but he's not letting go. And so Kenny Bayless gets tired of him not listening and not letting go, and he pushes him off and he says, "That's it. I'm stopping this fight. That's it. You won't listen to me, I am calling this fight." So he goes crazy and gets away from Kenny Bayless and just starts wailing punches at Floyd. Look at this, Floyd catches him with a counter right there. Bang!
You fought against Manny Pacquiao, you fought against Floyd Mayweather. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the hardest puncher, what would you rate both fighters?
We all know that Mayweather is not known for a big punch. It stings, it stings, yes. I would have to say they're about the same. You know, it's funny because I didn't feel Pacquiao's punch. He didn't do anything to me, so I didn't really feel his punch. We punched the same. The only difference is that Pacquiao has the ability to really maybe knock you out, but he's got to land that perfect punch. And Pacquiao's more of a, he doesn't have that good timing like Mayweather.
What about speed?
Speed? it's different. It's different speed because Mayweather is a guy who one fast shot, boom. Pacquiao he'll throw 4, 5, 6, 7 punches and fast. I think both guys might be the same.
In April 2025, a video surfaced on social media showing Manny Pacquiao training at Wildcard Gym in Los Angeles under the watchful eye of longtime trainer Freddie Roach. The clip showed Pacquiao hitting the mitts, working the speed bag, and performing footwork drills. Despite being 46 years old, Pacquiao appeared sharp, unleashing rapid combinations and displaying reflexes that many boxers half his age would envy. Fans and boxing analysts were quick to praise his conditioning, calling him ageless and still dangerous. However, not everyone was impressed. When shown the video during a promotional event, Floyd Mayweather smirked and delivered a cold remark. He looked slow. That ain't the same Manny. Mayweather's dismissive reaction didn't come as a surprise. Throughout his career, he's been known for downplaying opponents, sometimes to provoke, other times to assert dominance. But with Pacquiao, it's personal. The two share a long-standing rivalry that transcends the sport. Pacquiao, the only 8-division world champion in boxing history, retired in 2021 after a unanimous decision loss to Yordenis Ugas. Now, he's set for a remarkable comeback. In July 2025, he plans to challenge Mario Barrios for the WBC welterweight title. The fight carries historical weight. Pacquiao won his first world title in 1998, capturing the WBC flyweight belt by knocking out Chachai Sasakul in the 8th round. Nearly 3 decades later, Pacquiao is aiming to defy time and reclaim glory in what could be one of the most astonishing returns in boxing history.
What's the next fight you're working?
I'm not working now.
Where? Oh, you're going to New York? No, I'm saying. You know, I told someone that he's one of the main coaches here, and they said, why is Roberts Gardner a coach? They thought he was the guy. No, I'm serious. Someone thought that you were the Gardner guy.
Blas?
Yeah, no, someone seriously, one of the boxing reporters. No, Blas. I said, no, he's not. Yeah, of course, he's a legend. Where is he? The firefighter. Because they saw the videos and they got confused. Oh, Mikey's here. Who's the guy with Mikey? Who's the guy with Mikey? Okay, really quick. Manny Pacquiao. It looks like he fight Barrios July 19th. Who wins?
Mario Barrios has quickly risen through the welterweight ranks, recently capturing the WBC welterweight title and positioning himself for a high-profile bout against boxing legend Manny Pacquiao. Barrios secured the interim WBC title in September 2023 with an impressive unanimous decision win over Yordenis Ugas, knocking him down twice. The victory held added significance, as Ugas had previously defeated Pacquiao in 2021, marking the Filipino icon's final professional fight before retirement. After Terence Crawford moved up to super welterweight, the WBC elevated Barrios to full champion status. Now a world champion, Barrios has expressed strong interest in facing Pacquiao, stating, "I'm very excited at the possibility of this fight being made. Manny Pacquiao is a future Hall of Famer, a legend, and someone I looked up to growing up. To share the ring with him would be an honor and a dream come true." Pacquiao, now 46, is eyeing a return to the ring after a 4-year hiatus, determined to reclaim a world title. Despite concerns about his age and the physical demands of boxing, he remains confident, pointing to his 2019 victory over Keith Thurman as proof that he can still compete at the highest level. The proposed matchup presents a compelling clash between youth and experience. Barrios seeks to solidify his status as a champion, while Pacquiao aims to add another chapter to his storied career. The bout has sparked significant buzz within the boxing community, with fans and analysts debating its competitiveness. WBC. President Mauricio Sulaiman has voiced strong support for the fight, saying, "I do like the idea very much. I think Pacquiao can beat any fighter or be competitive with any fighter today." Pacquiao's longtime advisor, Sean Gibbons, also believes the matchup makes sense. He described Barrios as an ideal opponent for Manny, calling it a 50-50 fight, but one that is winnable for the former 8-division world champion. Gibbons noted that Barrios' fighting style could play into Pacquiao's strengths, making the contest both exciting and strategically favorable.
We have Sean Gibbons here, Manny Pacquiao's right-hand man, advisor, head of MP Promotions. Sean, I know you spent a lot of time with Manny Pacquiao over recent weeks and months. There's a lot of conversations about Manny's comeback. What is the latest that you could offer and the update around the potential matchup with Mario Barrios?
Well, the latest is Manny's fighting an exhibition on 28th in Japan. So, you don't want to really look past that. But if he's successful there, Mario Barrios, we've talked about Conor Benn, which I believe was a great fight. That would have been a tremendous fight. We could have done it in England. We could have done it in the U.S. We could have done it in Riyadh season. But the fact that he wasn't able to come off the suspension, that put the brakes on that. So that brought us to Mario Barrios. He's the WBC world champion. Manny's first belt ever, many years ago, was a WBC belt. So I think it would have been a great story and a very winnable fight for Manny. So again, over the next month or so, we'll either be able to make these fights or we won't. That is definitely on the
Floyd Mayweather's recent comments about Manny Pacquiao have sparked debate. Some view them as signs of insecurity, suggesting Mayweather is trying to protect his legacy by downplaying Pacquiao's comeback. Others see it as a fair observation. At 46, no fighter can move like they did in their prime. Former champion Timothy Bradley weighed in, saying, "Floyd's not wrong. Manny has lost a step, but he's still better than most active fighters." While Mayweather has settled into retirement, occasionally appearing in exhibition bouts against influencers and MMA fighters, Pacquiao has taken a different route. After losing to Yordenis Ugas in 2021, Pacquiao retired to focus on his political career in the Philippines. However, recent training footage and rumors suggest he's eyeing a return, whether in a professional fight or high-profile exhibition. Despite his age, Pacquiao's body has held up well. Known for his strict discipline and legendary conditioning, he's avoided the wear and tear that often plagues aging fighters. Still, time affects everyone. Reflexes slow, recovery takes longer. Mayweather's reaction to Pacquiao's training clips has reignited speculation of a potential rematch. The two once teased a second bout in 2018 during a music festival appearance in Tokyo. Though Mayweather has repeatedly downplayed the idea, the financial lure remains strong. Their 2015 bout generated over $600 million, and a rematch, even in their 40s, could still be a massive pay-per-view event with the right promotion. Sources close to Pacquiao say he's open to a rematch, especially if held in the Middle East or Asia, where he commands huge fan support.
We have a chance to have a rematch.
Of course, if I was Manny Pacquiao, would I be chasing Floyd Mayweather to do an exhibition to get a good payday? Absolutely. Absolutely, I will.
I can say that more action than compared to the first one, because the first one, we know the fact that I have injury on my shoulders.
There's no blueprint on how to beat Floyd Mayweather.
He's older than me.
When we talk about Hall of Famer, he's a Hall of Famer. But nobody has the remedy on how to beat Floyd Mayweather.
Where Manny had a great career, but boxing retired Manny. Manny didn't retire from boxing.
I'm still young, so what I have done and accomplished in boxing, I think it's one of a kind, because to get a different weight division.
Support. Mayweather, ever the strategist, would likely consider it if the payday is right and the risks remain low.
Seen the Mike Tyson
He's
video?
like 65. What?
Yes. You haven't seen? Dude.
No.
Oh, get ready for this, because he looks fucking sensational. Look at this.
Right.
You need volume so you can hear this, too. I mean, what in the dude?
Oh, my God. Oh my God.
He said on the podcast didn't want to work out again because his ego would get fired up again. He said that in his post that my ego had been reignited. He gave a statement about it saying that like his ego has been reignited.
Good for him.
Yeah. Oh,
Good for us.
He said something about how the gods of war have brought him out again. It was like really heavy
Jeez.
duty. I think it's real recent.
Wow.